In this presentation, we will see the backwards rotation. In order to describe the rotation, we need to provide the center of rotation, the angle of rotation, which will be either 90 degrees or 180 degrees, and the direction of rotation, clockwise or anti-clockwise. How can you tell that's a rotation? If you join the corresponding points of the object to the image, the lines created are not parallel. Remember, if they are parallel, then it's a reflection. Here they usually intersect with each other. If all intersect at a single point, then it's a rotation of 180 degrees. If not all lines intersect at a single point, then it's a rotation of 90 degrees. The procedure, we join the corresponding points of the object to the image. If all lines intersect at a single point, then the center of rotation is the point of intersection, and the angle of rotation is 180 degrees. If not all lines intersect at a single point, then the center of rotation is where the perpendicular bisector of the connected lines meet. Then the angle of rotation is 90 degrees either in the clockwise or anti-clockwise direction. Some students they prefer to use a tracing paper, and by using the method of trial and error, you can find the center of rotation. One example of 180 degrees rotation, we need to identify the transformation that maps the triangle ABC onto the triangle A prime B prime C prime. Don't confuse this one, that's a reflection. We can see that it's not a reflection because if we join the corresponding points, then we see that the lines are not parallel. And in this case, all the lines they intersect at a single point, therefore this is a rotation 180 degrees from the point 0, 2. Example of 90 degrees rotation, we need to identify the transformation that maps the triangle ABC onto the triangle A prime B prime C prime. Here it's easy to spot that this is a rotation of 90 degrees clockwise, but the difficult part is to identify the center of rotation. One method is to join the corresponding points A with A prime, B with B prime, and C with C prime. Then choose any of the two lines and draw the perpendicular bisector on them. The perpendicular bisector on this line A with A prime and the perpendicular bisector from C to C prime, they meet to the point here. Therefore, the center of rotation is the point 1, 1. Here the answer is a rotation of 90 degrees clockwise from the point 1, 1. Another method is to use a tracing paper, draw the object onto the tracing paper, and by trial and error we know that it has to be 90 degrees clockwise. Try some of the squares here until you find the answer.